他家那现在叫米莫，他家干见了少了3天了呢。Senator Mee Moua is the first Hmong lady served as Minnesota Senator.
nhớ rằng giải lưu trong cha cho mấy số linh cho tù cho là cho chị cho mấy tụi mình nhỏ lúc đó cho nó cho ô cú yo state senator Mee Moua bây giờ mình gặp tới lu công luôn bề giờ là bây giờ tụi trò của bố con nó nè bố chưa cú tụi trò giờ bây giờ na nu giờ cho tí thái bên chú sa cả để bây giờ cái lúc cái khăn nụ lo bây mua tên cái thằng cho chế sư bây chỉnh áo lông mình mỏ giờ việc ta làm mấy bây sành tao xài lúa tên cái tên nụ right mình cả lúa ta once you are a mayor you're always a mayor right once you're a state senator you're always a state senator bố trong sáng cả cụ chế tôi này mong chỉnh YouTube ha chỉnh vàng chu ha ta cũng giờ cho cụ tên cái tên nụ chơi là cụ yên chỉnh áo lông mình mỏ họ ai nô nô cụ trong sáng ta long bắt thang trong lì có chi cho cụ chế có chỉ tàu cái tàu tua tàu cụ vác cụ chế vụ sử công tôi là cụ tôi giờ thọ tổ cụ tua phai lùn giao lùn đi ta nếu nô tôi sẽ diễn được bây giờ nó mới bây sinh lùn thay lúc càng lúc sù cho bây giờ là cho gì cứ thấu một bữa tu sa tua tu học cái khác tua tu thọ nếu nô bây giờ lại tua tu lúc đấy thì nô ô lúc này bằng này tàu chỉ cho xong mua nọ mua hảo mua vàng mua chế mua mì tôm mì nhung mua cái cỡ chu cỡ gì cũng rong xa hình ô các cháu personally là cũng tôi kinh nào chỉ đang họ sư trong bên đầu tụi tôi này mấy chỗ bao của ta cũng giờ senator Mee Moua sư thì chỉ cũng giờ ít tụi nào và nào chế cũng mua rong cũng tôi cũng gạo cũng mua nho mua này mua trắng mua cứ mua tì nu nô cú sáng của mấy số lần cú bù cú tôi cú giờ cú tôi có giờ nhà gì trắng nên cho cú luôn thằng nào cú sáng còn nên tờ nó mấy bù giờ thank you you can go thank you chỉ đang học sinh nó cũng trong xã hội người ta mấy giờ tôi bao lại cho chị bao giờ nhà gì bù người ta North Carolina South Carolina Georgia là người ta biết chế tôi này nhớ South East nó mấy giờ trả hào mấy giờ một cái xin lưu chế nó từ lưu mấy bị sinh lợi giờ giờ tăng nó là mà mấy tôi cho mình start giờ mấy tôi cũng bị sinhแต่ฉันดูโน่นะเนี่ยตอนนู้นไม่ย้อนหรอกอีฟิจวฟิจวนแต่ขอแต่ตอนจะวิเลยจังอีคุณอาจีมัวจูชาเกจงชาลูย้อนลูลาโน่กันไรนะเนาะจะวิมัวอีปังอีเปิดคือที่มงจังเจ้าสังหายิงลูเห็นจะวิเลยเนาะนู้นอีตัวหาไปลูชาวสังท่านเนาะหรอจะคือตีหรือตัวกูสานถอดเจ้าไปตูเธอเจสิงจังลีมงจังให้น่ะเจหรือเราไปตูลงเฉยเจนแต่ไปเจมงจังอย่าว่าจงจังให้ในตัวน่ะเจหรือเราแต่น่ะไปข้างน้ำบัวนู้นเราไม่ถูกตัวว่าไม่จังน้ำเตาเนอะอย่าไม่เยอะคือตีนะไม่โตทำโมจูไม่จังน้ำเตานู้นเราไม่ถูกตัวอีเขาเลยก็นู้นก็ลงประทานหาประทานให้เจอคณะบัวกกุลูหายกกุลูหาเอาไปลูใช้หลานใช้จูจบไปเจอตู้จอเลยไปเจอหนาเจอสีคือตัวนู้นกูยิ่งเยอะกูไม่รู้แต่ฉันนอนนะกูมึงอ้อไปลูกูสังหากูหาไปลูหอต่างสุดท้ายจะยองกูมั่งไอ้กูไม่ลูเชิญนี่น้อยไม่ชัดต่อลูเชิญนั่นเด้นะไอ้ไม่เอาชันเด้นะโอเคไม่เอาชันเด้กูเชื่อหลังเขานะวันเด็กกูไม่รู้ที่โน่นนะกูสั่งมัวร่างกิ้งคือลุนจัวแต่ยอมวีเลยจังเป็นมงสลัดเตาโอลุนเนงยอมมิลิกาเต 莫闹莫好到鸡脚上，因为咩要如何报嘛，咩要如何报？头路做领导，第一盘做波杯就做，路得就耶尔曼，到做几组几做，梦到破烂。ขอคือเยอรมันเตาจ่อเกจูเกจองมองดาวผลแล่นปีลูกันตูใช้วัดจ่อจัดที่ออกลูตีก็อลูลีลูก็อลีลูตีมันที่ช่างอีจิงจุบปบเราจะอีเงี้ยปุ่นเตาตัวมีละกาเต้ยันทฮาวายลูเดซเบอร์เลยแต่ลูลีลูกก็ลินดูลูตีอีอีเชิงอยู่ปบเราจะอีมิลิกาเต้ต่อเช้าดูญี่ปุ่นว่าเราชิตัวมิลิกาตองกันลัวจัวจ่อดูกันดูเช้าจ่อจะที่อ๋อถ้าลูกจัวลินดูที่อ๋ออีเชิงอยู่ปบเราจะชีถ้าลูกกันดูว่าจ่อจะที่อ๋อลูกสาวมิลิกาเตาตัวปล้อตัวพังตัวหนึ่งช่างตัวพังตัวหนึ่งเดี๋ยวเตาเกี่ยวจมอมิลิกาจะตู้คือพวกสามหัวจัวจ่อพวกสามปล้อจะตัวอีตัวไม่เลยหนาเยอะเพนซิลเวเนียหนูมาจีตัวหนูสามหัวมิลิกาจำพอหนูจีตัวหอตัวตั้งทอchỉ mỗi tổ cho các lực chế, sau họ nã chỉ mi cả bệnh tàu ít chút dài của sole survivor policy, lấy cho ta yếu chủ chế ít tổ nông, yếu chủ chế ít tổ nông, trong ít tháng cho bộ cho gì, mình cả ở trong movie của Saving Private Ryan, cứ hạt chủ khó ta yếu chủ chế ít tu ở nó,ผู้ชายมูบีหอมít tu giờมีการนี้คือแคปเตนนึกไปว่าแคปเตนมิลเลอร์นึกเตาเจ้าสร้างแล้วทำไมมีการเตาเจ้าสร้างหนึ่งมองช้าít tuรู้ไหมว่า private James Ryan ยาวี James Ryan มัวเป้ตุติหล่อปุ๊บเปล่าคือตีตอนมัวจอดหนอจุนิกาต่อการหนอจะมีการน้อฮะตาหนึ่งเป๊ะตัวที่เราตัวตันทอเลยชนในตัวเล่งซึ่งหนอจะมีการสร้างแคปเตนมิลเลอร์อาเซียนคือทหารมองช้ากว่าตอนหนึ่งเจ้าในลูกเจ๊ถ้าพวกมองช้าตอนหนึ่งแล้วพวกเจ้าในจุยต่อเก๋มวยเจ้าทหารลอยพวกการตัวยังมัวพวกตัวปัจเจกจีบพวกทีตอนนี้ยังมันตัวแคปเตนมิลเลอร์ยาตูลูเขินก่อนหนึ่งตีไทยรู้หมดซื้อแคปเตนมิลเลอร์จูชาตูตีไทย private Ryan นึกชาเลต่อลูเจเท่านึกจูชายาตูแคปเตนมิลเลอร์ฮาร์ด private Ryan ฮัตตามงเจโมลูเน่กดจีเนาะตั้งชิโน่ก็กูจูชาตุกอมงโอยลูเน่กดจีเนาะมงคือกับเตาอีลูเน่กดจีเนาะ private Ryan ลูเจโอลูเน่จีเจ้าช่วงต่อการหอนึกจากการมงตีฟักกิเตมงชายตัวนายทหารเขารู้ตอนจ่าเท่านึกมงจูนึกมงปู่นึกจูเจ้านึกอ้วนลูกกมูนึกโนนึกตัวเข่งขตากูรู้ไว้รู้เน่งจีเจ้าชงกูปูจีเป็นเช่นกูตัวเน่งกูตัวเก่งจีเนาะกูตัวนายทหารว่าจูนึกจูชาตีไทยกูจ้าเลยว่าตอนกูหนากูจีอีลูโนกูปูกูรู้เน่งอีตัวเน่งจงเลยตัวจงตัวเน่งจีเนาะช่วงโน้นน่ะเป็นมวยจากแคปเตนมิลเลอร์น่ะมัวปวดจูชาปวดจูโอเคปวดจีฮาลูลูระเบต้า earn this. 但是嘛，红包啥，不么不做啥，不做给，要为不上那个被我来 private ryan。莫那几个兄提着阿多，被卡不到的波，被不病，被不轻，路紧哟，不做啥。被不病轻，落到容纳容低，容到你过紧哟，不做啥。没不包 how heavy the price it is that our people paid so that we can exist today under these white tents. Do you know how heavy that price is? 没不包的叫自杀，被那被死叫照张长个播到就给被多，到没了讲，伢没了讲，没不包。就一盘就播照的一，被叫蒙摸住了呢，被播的不播盘都蒙伢了的，一盘就播照的一，被摸住了呢，被播的不播盘都蒙伢了的。像一盘就不着就一要像脑子里那个多字比较懵，那多知道 SGU， 一叫比较懵，那懵字多住里个给带我这样努的波。No less than 7 years later， 想想的刚好，像一盘就不着就一，你个都CIA， 一个破破你烧噜那打。因为波哈达，可能蒙查都找关注波我了那个 SGU， 那蒙查到北波都查，就一盘就不找就有，你稍微看到那路卡到那这边来干，你打，古蒙查到北波都找关注波了那，一波都要叫你要都搞保险。老要真要站好，你难道一波都那么高度呢？人要高兴是，一波都呢要叫高兴的高不兴是呢，呀？一波都要叫高级这高高兴是，好一波都呢要叫不叫吉祥叫的少，都能弄你大。哎，叫你种啥呢？叫高相相，这叫不相呢？你得多大？他寂寞也比较好，多当了。像一盘脚不像叫一，被叫蒙鸟了就得多，被叫肥脚，了要在一波盘，多多人被叫 population。头 baby 像一盘照着一，被摸被播的不不都摸，一盘就不像着一，被多了一波盘都多呢。没上还打 the price we pay， 不娘。In the entirety of 高雄，被叫蒙我 SGU。รัฐบาลอเมริกาจะ record ฮัตตาเป็นเจ้าทหารคือ SGU ชี้เจ้าพังตุ相较非常的ชี้เจ้าพังตุตัวบ้านอเมริกาเป็นแค่เต็มหนึ่งเป็นเจ้าชี้พังตุชาตัวหรือบ้านอเมริกาเป็นแค่เต็มหนึ่งไม่ปุ๊บเป้าอเมริกาโตชัวจอยังลังเตเตาปิจชงอเมริกาโตปิจตุชี้เจ้ายีพังไม่ปป้าอเมริกาโตชัวจอยังลังเตอเมริกาโตปิจตุ香波ยีเจ้าจีพัง香波ยีเจ้าเลย The numbers tell the true price that we have paid. Bây tôi nhỏ ở lúc này nghe thấy thế nào? Chỉ có lấy từ lu lu bé, ấy bố bố là bé nọ bé hảo. We earned it. We earned it. Bé nào bé chỉ chú sa, bé nào bé chỉ kiến gạt lại tao. Bé cho tú trò tôi nhỏ lúc tôi chơi nó. Mẹ giờ cho thầy bé cho percent deposit. Mẹ thầy bé cho percent deposit. Mẹ khẩu thầy bé cho percent. Bé trả lời tàu tôi nhỏ lúc tôi chơi nó. Chỉ ở bé tàu tao mẹ thầy họ deposit. Bé trả lời tàu tôi nhỏ tôi chơi. Cú sang hà cho luôn rồi nó cho Việt ta chỉ cho xong à. Bây giờ bây giờ mình tụi mình nó căng thẳng à. Bây giờ bây giờ nó bây giờ chỉ bao cho number. Bây giờ đây nó bây giờ cái nạn nu sang một bên đây sang bây giờ căng chỉ bao cho number. Hay là bây tư thể nung cái tăng tàu một lít chả. Hay bây giờ lại tàu tôi nhau nó bây giờ. Lúc nó cú rong xa, hay là cú tàu tôi nhau lúc sẵn thang nó. Ôi ý tù mình xài mông là ý tù nà chế mông. Tàu lúc xua tell the truth about the full price. Đã bế tàu thể, bế xa tàu tôi nhau lúc bây giờ nó. Chỉ tao mới họ, cú rong xa, hay là lúc nó cú chỉnh tàu tôi lúc xua giải tàu, bế giờ tư trọng. Dann là chế chế cứ mấy chính một chú sáng nhau. Private Ryan, một chú phát kỳ tế chỉ tao một chú cháu. Một hào, từ captain cứ một chú sáng chú rồi nụ nụ. Bây chính ní một hào lên từ nhất ở cemetery. Mấy chính chú sáng nhau, mấy ở bên lúc bảo hộ. Mấy chính nà nụ lúc cổ tông cổ hào trong bê. Nụ nụ chỉ nhau, bê hào mê. Giờ vì lấy nó cú rong xa, sáng cho tăng trò, bây giờ tú trò, hai mấy cho nạt chế. Cứ chỉnh rưu mê nhau, sáng cho mấy sốt lờ, lưu rô bê rô sáng thà nó, lưu sáu cho nó, cô sốt lờ bao á phủ cho mấy nhau như chụp. Cho lòngประธานtrong lì ha cáiประธานmấy lù ô mấy khó họ lừa.
In the mountains of Laos, where the rivers run deep, the thunder of war broke the people's sleep. The Hmong stood proud. By their friends they stayed, fighting for freedom through fire and blade. As ended, the world's moved on, but the pain still echoes when the morning's gone. Some fled to Thailand, the stream. Some hid in the jungle, still chasing a dream. They are the children of the sky. Their tears fall, but their spirits never die.
Bây giờ trẻ món á, bây giờ mấy lúc này đầu ta bây giờ trẻ món.
No one came, no voices called, only silence echoed through mountain walls. As ended, children of the sky. They prayed for a sign from heaven above, for a world of peace, for a mother's love. Years went by, but hope remained in their song. Their faith sustained. Ended, yet memories remain of a homeland lost, of endless pain. Still their voices whisper high. We are the Chelfa, the children of the sky.
Chỉ tăng này họ sẽ mua cho tôi từ tới thời nó là lũ chạy lũ nhiều nên để chỉ cho xong là bố từ mong bố chắc cá mong chỉ phun chỉ giờ là chắc cá mong 6 văn chỉ lúc tới thời là chỉ tăng này họ sẽ một trong lãnh đạo từ nhớ bảo mang tờ chế là tôi chỉ đạo thì cứ sáng thọ pay more a moment of silence dù dù hạ dù bố cho cái bố chỉ tôn dù pay nó我们现在只能到播对一下的播，我讲没什么能要见到，我们讲了。So today, you can all sit. Thank you. So today, we don't kneel at the gravesite of the people who gave us a chance at life. They stood before us, and as we stand and applaud them, we give them appreciation and gratitude. But I want to bring us back to what Captain Miller said to Private Ryan. Go live your life and earn it. And in the moment when Private Ryan was at the gravesite, he turned to his wife and he said, "Am I a good man? Have I lived a good life? Have I earned it?" 50 years ago, we faced persecution and unspeakable hardships. Forced to flee our homes, our parents and grandparents mustered the blind courage to safeguard our lives and our futures, carrying little more than memories, traditions, and hope. When we arrived in this country, we were strangers. We came with nothing, no possessions, no English, no established community. We faced challenges at every turn, learning a new language, navigating foreign systems, finding work, enduring prejudice and misunderstanding. Yet our spirit never wavered. Over the last 50 years, we supported one another and held tight to our traditions. We established mutual aid associations. We created farms to grow our own produce, slaughterhouses to harvest the meat the way we want to eat it, grocery stores and restaurants to serve our unique tastes. We founded schools and wrote curricula to teach our language and culture to the next generation. We established churches and built funeral homes to sustain our diverse spiritual needs. From homeless refugees, we became American citizens. We made remarkable strides in economic stability. Our household income rose, home ownership rates grew, and more of us became business owners and professionals. Equally as significant, our education attainment is on the rise. Many elders who could not read or write English upon arriving in the U.S. now watch their children and grandchildren attend universities, earned advanced degrees, and joined the ranks of educators and doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, and public servants. In the last decade alone, we have produced trailblazers who exemplify what is possible in America. People like movie star Brenda Song, Olympian Suni Lee, chefs Diane Moore and Ye Wang, NASA researcher and eye specialist Dr. Mai Li Cha, and they are just the surface. Connected to each of them is an entire sector of talent, scriptwriters and filmmakers, athletes in boxing and golf and soccer, YouTube stars, teachers, artists, designers, farmers, newsmakers, and the list is endless. In politics and leadership, we have achieved more in the first 50 years in this country than we have ever achieved in the 250 years Hmong people existed all across southern China and Southeast Asia. Inside Washington, D.C., in state capitals, on county boards, city councils, city halls, school boards, judicial benches, both by appointment and through election, Hmong Americans occupy positions of power and authority and are shaping the critical public policies for all Americans. So I stand before you and say to you, yes, as a collective, as a community, we have demonstrated the potential to earn, to be worthy of our veterans' sacrifices. We have shown that we can live good lives and be good people. But our task is not done. As a collective, we have achieved. But as individuals, are we good people? Are you a good person? The Greek philosopher Aristotle taught us that a good person lives the virtues of courage, justice, wisdom, and temperance. The good person, he said, is not merely someone who knows what is right, but someone who does what is right habitually, even when it costs them. In the Hmong worldview, a good person lives with ganli kejai, totsujai, taotsujai. A good Hmong person knows the right way and follows the proper path. They fulfill their obligations to the family and the clan. They show respect. They give back. They maintain. They know their jiangde. They know who they are and who they belong to. They don't throw people away. And they accept the responsibility to bridge families, generations, cultures, and peoples. So what does it mean to be a good person? It means to live with courage, not the absence of fear, but acting rightly despite it. It means practicing justice, cultivating wisdom, showing temperance, balancing restraint, not excesses that harm yourself and your community. It means honoring relationships to family, to community, to those who came before us, and to those who will come after us. It means creating harmony, bringing people together, and not tearing them apart. So by this measure, by this criteria, are you a good person? Do you feel the way you are living today has made you worthy of our veterans' sacrifices? Do you believe? Are you living as if you've earned it? have a good life? That's the second question that Private Ryan asked himself. The philosopher Socrates declared, the unexamined life is not worth living. To live a good life requires reflection, intentionality, awareness of how we spend our days and to what end. The Buddhist tradition teaches us that a good life is one lived with mindfulness, with intention and awareness. It is a life that reduces suffering in yourself and in others. It is a life of compassion, of letting go of attachment, of finding peace in the present moment. The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King says life's most persistent, urgent question is, what are you doing for others? In the Hmong tradition, a good life is one where you fulfill your roles and your responsibilities, both as a child, as a parent, as an elder, where you pass on what you were given, where your name is spoken with respect long after you are gone, where your descendants prosper because of the foundation that you built. So what does it mean to live a good life? It means living with purpose. It means building something that lasts. It means creating meaning from suffering, contributing to others, maintaining balance between work and rest, striving and contentment, individual success and communal responsibility. It means staying connected to who you are, staying connected to your roots, your culture, your people, your ancestors. It means always examining yourself, asking the hard questions. Am I growing? Am I changing? Am I becoming the better person that I'm intended to be? So by these measures, are you living a good life? And have you earned it? If your answer is maybe or I don't know, then it is okay, because it is never too late. Earning something is not a destination. It is a journey. Here's what I want you to understand. Being worthy is not a finish line that you cross. It is not a medal ceremony where you receive recognition, then retire. Earning it is a covenant, a promise, a commitment, a practice that you must renew every single day. Private Ryan spent 50 years asking himself if he had earned Captain Miller's sacrifice. That question never left him, because earning it is not about one grand gesture or one moment of heroism. It is about the accumulation of choices, day after day, year after year. It is about how you treat your family, how you serve your community, whether you pass on what you were given. Each generation must carry the mantle and be the measure of their own commitment to earning it. In the first 50 years, we have demonstrated that we have the potential to live good lives, to be good men and women, and to honor our fathers and our brothers and our people's sacrifices. But it is not enough, because earning it is not about you or me as individuals. It is about us as a community. It is about the next generation and the next generation and the next generation. If we want to truly earn what they have given to us, we must live with courage, practice justice, cultivate wisdom, show temperance, honor relationships, create ceremony, and lift up others. We must embed these values and intentions and practices into our Hmong American culture. This is how we prove our intentions to earn it. So I want to end by taking us back to that cemetery in France, to Private Ryan kneeling before Captain Miller's grave, asking if he has earned it. In the silence, his wife touched his shoulder and he said, Katsi, you are a good man. Go, ya itu jong tone. Private Ryan needed to hear those words because he had spent 50 years wondering if he had lived his life to answer that price that was paid. Today we stand in the presence of those who have given everything. They are not beneath the ground, they are here with us as we honor them. We acknowledge that no medal can repay what they have given. No ceremony can balance the scales of such sacrifice. 100,000 Hmong people died in Laos. 35,000 soldiers, half of all Hmong males over 15. Boys and men who never got to see this moment, who never got to see what we built, who never got to see what they gave to us, who never got to know that their sacrifices would lead to this moment of life of Hmong people living in America. So when you leave today, I want you to carry Captain Miller's words with you. Go forth and earn this, earn it. Not as a burden, but as a calling. Not as guilt, but as purpose. Not as debt, but as legacy. Live with courage, practice justice, cultivate wisdom, show temperance, honor relationships, create ceremony. Live a good life. Be a good person. And teach the next generation to do the same. Because that, and only that, is how we will earn it. Thank you.
In 1954, the First Indochina War ended. The Geneva Accords East divided Vietnam Laos into North and South. North for the Communists, South for those who opposed them, Laos. Their quiet neighbor was declared neutral, a country that was not supposed to choose sides, but neutrality meant little when both sides saw its land as the key to victory. That North Vietnamese built a secret supply route through eastern Laos, a twisting network of trails known as the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Along these jungle paths, soldiers and weapons flowed south into Vietnam. The United States, desperate to stop them, turned to the mountains and to the Hmong people. The CIA launched a covert mission, a war the world would not know about for decades. They found a leader, General Vang Pao, a Hmong officer in the Royal Lao Army. With American support, he built an army of Hmong soldiers, fathers, brothers and sons, to fight the communists in the shadows of the mountains. They fought bravely, defending their villages, rescuing American pilots and standing guard over the secret trails of Laos. But for every victory came a heavy cost. Thousands died. Families fled, and the mountains burned with fire. As the war raged, Laos became the most heavily bombed country per person in history. More than 2 million tons of bombs count fell from the sky. Villages vanished overnight. Caves became shelters. Children learned to fear the sound of planes. For over a decade the Hmong fought and suffered, believing that one day peace would come. In 1973, the Paris Peace Accords in Paris were signed. The United States withdrew from Vietnam. But while America left, the war did not. The communists pushed forward stronger, determined, unstoppable. The Royal Lao government and General Vang Pao's army were left alone. No more supplies, no more air support, only silence. In April 1975, Saigon fell to North Vietnam. The war in Vietnam officially ended. But in Laos, the end brought only darkness. By December, the Pathet Lao took full control. The king was removed, the monarchy was gone, and the Lao People's Democratic Republic was born, a new communist nation. The Hmong who had fought beside the Americans were now branded traitors. Soldiers were hunted. Civilians were sent to Baitam re-education camps. Families scattered into the jungles, running from death with nothing but hope. Those who could not escape to Thailand hid deep in the mountains in the dense forests of Pho Bia, the highest peak in Laos. They called themselves the Mara Chao Pha, the children of the sky. They were soldiers, mothers and children who refused to surrender. They prayed for rescue, for a sign from heaven, for the return of freedom, but no help came. Only hunger, only fear. Still their faith burned like a hidden fire. Even today, in the remote mountains of Laos, some Hmong families remain in hiding, descendants of those who once fought in the secret war. They live without homes, without recognition, but not without faith. Their story, a story of courage, loyalty and loss, was hidden for decades. But now, it is being told. The Vietnam War ended long ago. But for the Hmong, the pain still echoes through time. They lost their land, their loved ones, and their homes, but never their spirit. From the mountains of Laos to the cities of America, their story endures. They are the people who fought in silence, who survived the impossible, and who still lift their eyes to the heavens, calling themselves the Chao Pha, the children of the sky. This story is dedicated to the Hmong soldiers and families who fought and suffered during the secret war in Laos. May their courage be remembered. May their voices never be forgotten.
In the mountains of Laos, where the rivers run deep, the thunder of war broke the people's sleep. The Hmong stood proud, by their friends they stayed, fighting for freedom through fire and blade. Oh, the pain still echoes when the morning's gone. Some fled to Thailand across the stream. Some hid in the jungle, still chasing a dream. They are the children of the sky. Their tears fall, but their spirits never die. When the red flag rose over the land, the Hmong were hunted, they made their stand. No one came, no voices called, only silence echoed through mountain walls. War has ended, the world moved on, but the hearts of the lost still carry on. From Pho Bia's peaks they still cry, the brave and the broken, the children of the sky. They prayed for a sign from heaven above, for a world of peace, for a mother's love. Years went by, but hope remained in their songs, their faith sustained. War has ended, yet memories remain of a homeland lost, of endless pain. Still their voices whisper high, we are the Chao Pha, the children of the sky. die.